Hey guys, what's up? It's Chicks a Cooker here. We're inside my kitchen today making some beef short rib tacos. I got some leftover slaw from yesterday's meal we're going to throw in there. It's going to be delicious, it's going to be awesome, and it's super easy to do. Anybody can do this. And hopefully I can stop this intro soon because I'm getting dizzy. I don't know about you. Check this one out. I've got about 2 pounds, maybe a little bit over 2 pounds of beef short ribs. I've taken, much like pork ribs, there's a membrane on the back side of the bone. I've removed all that off of these. And first, I'm going to braise these, but first I want to get them seared up. So I'm just going to put some salt and pepper on them and get them in my Dutch oven over here. Don't be afraid to season with a lot. Pretty good. Take some flour. Give that a mix. Could use your hands too. Just want them lightly coated. It's going to help create nice brown bits in the bottom of the pot. That looks pretty good. Now I have a little bit, just a tiny bit of canola oil in this bottom, and I'm gonna start, that's pretty hot, I'm gonna start with bone side up on these. And never overcrowd your pot, but I don't think we're gonna have that problem today. So yeah, it's taco week here at my house. We're gonna let these get brown, all sides, take them out, and then head on to the next step. So while these brown, I'm going to actually cut up some vegetables for my my mirepoix, I guess. Can do some carrots, some celery. We got an onion over here too. Got some nice carrots today. Let's get these cut. I'm probably not going to use all of these. That's probably pretty good. Get these washed off. I'm going to leave those like that. I'm not going to peel them or anything. They're going to cook down real nice in there. I am going to get them close to about the same size so they cook fairly even. Just a rough chop. Get some celery. Probably grab 2 stalks of that. Give them a rinse and a rough chop. Looks good. Let's check these out. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and brown on there. Give them a flip. Maybe. So I went meat side down first to render some of that fat in there. We'll go this way. Let those go a few minutes. We can get our onion cut. Let's see here, this should work. No rollaways. Just have a sweet onion here. Again, we're not going for perfect cut, we're just rough chopping. That onion doesn't look very good, does it? Let's try a different one. Sometimes it happens. Well, let's try this one. And if your kitchen doesn't get smoky in here, you're not doing the right thing. So you should see some smoke. Let's check them. Nope, not quite yet. Flip them in another second. Oh, just another minute. Uh-oh. Hopefully we don't have a bag of bad onions. That one looks good. Well, yeah, that one looks better. Alright, let's get these short ribs flipped one more time. Beautiful. Some of this might be tricky, like that one. That one I'm actually going to take out. It's small. Let's get these on the side. That one's okay that way. Let's go for a few minutes. Much better. said, just rough chop. They'll cook down. Looks good. And the best thing of all, I didn't cry like a little baby after I cut that onion. So once these are done, we'll take them out. We'll get our vegetables in there for a few minutes and just get those a little soft. You can get those to stand up. That short rib has a little built-in kickstand on it. Oh, these are going to be amazing. I told my son what we were having for dinner tonight, and his eyes got real big. He's like, "Are you kidding me? I love short rib tacos." So, I guess if the kids are happy, right? They're not happy all the time, but... See, look how nice and brown those are. Another second here. Okay, we can go ahead and pop these out. So you just want to get them nice and brown all over. Next goes our onion, carrot, and celery. Get those nice and coated. Okay, that's probably pretty good. So next, we're going to add some beef broth. Actually, scratch that. I'm going to do this first. Anyway, before I lost the cap, I had the poker to it. Ding dong, look out. This is a no lick the floor zone. Tomato paste. Add some tomato paste. Stir that in. Looks close, just a pinch more. It's going to help thicken up this sauce with the tomato paste in there. Okay, now I'm going to add the beef broth. Into that, I'm going to add some cumin. Just gonna eyeball it. Little chipotle pepper. That's probably close to a teaspoon, if I had to guess. And then about the same amount of paprika. Maybe a little more. That looks good. Give that a stir. Now, my favorite part, some red wine, and this is one that we like to drink. It's Mondavi red blend, and it's aged in rye barrels. It smells good. So probably a cup and a half, I'd have to guess. Maybe close to 2 cups. What we're gonna do now, we want to bring that up to a boil with our short ribs in here. And I like to make sure that they're mostly all covered. And if they're not, I can add some more beef stock to it. Just work them down in there. And if you have any juice left on your plate, put that back in. That is the sauce right there. That's good stuff. All right. Let's get this boiling, turn it up. I might add just a touch more broth in there. Good thing I keep plenty of this on hand. All right, that's good. Smells good. Smells really good. How rich that is. It smells amazing. So now we just sit and wait. Be patient. Let it come up to a boil, and then we'll pop it in the oven. Okay. I always say okay. I gotta quit saying that. And all right, and okay, and all right. Nobody wants to hear me say all right and okay the whole damn show. It's boiling. Let's put the lid on it and get it in the oven. Or should I say, would you just look at it? Look at that. Just look at it. Look at that. Would you just look at it? All right. And had I been paying attention, I would have fixed my racks. In it goes. 300 degrees for 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know. I'll check it after 2.5 and see where we're at. I have a confession to make. What did I do in the 2.5 hours while this cooked? The wife and I polished off the bottle of Mondavi, and it was worth it. All right, let's see if these are done. All right, 2.5 hours. Let's see where we're at. Oh my goodness. Let's check tenderness. Oh yeah. These are like fall apart. Definitely these are done. Okay. I'm going to transfer this over to a bowl. And while I do that, I'm going to get these two pans going here. which you'll see why in a minute. It's up there. Oh, these are literally like that bone just fell off of that. Look at that. These are literally fall off. These run at for 2.5 hours at 300. Look at that, bone's falling right off. Actually, we could probably look how tender this is. I just want to show you this. This is like amazing. Like, look at the fork. Just look at that. Just pulls right apart. That's what you're looking for. Right there. Look at that. Let's get this. Whoa, that was close. That was probably the Mondavi as well. Let's get this bone out of here. I'm just going to go ahead and reach in and grab it because I don't have much feeling in my fingertips. Alright, we'll mash that up here in a bit. Look at that. Tender, juicy beef short ribs. So I've got my cast iron pan on here. We're going to make these a little bit more traditional. I'm going to take these, dip them in the juice, toss them in the pan. Dip. Dip. Oh man, I got it all over the fridge. Oh wow. We'll get that cleaned up. Let those go for a minute. Look how they bubble up like that. Give it a flip. It does not take long here. That looks pretty good. Let's flip these. While we're waiting for those, let's build one real quick. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Take one of these tortillas we got done. I'm going to add some of the short rib to them. I have a little bit of crema that I made here. This is chipotle crema I made with sour cream, little chipotle Tabasco, chipotle powder, lime juice, little salt, pepper. I think I have some, maybe a little bit of cumin and paprika in here. Gonna drizzle that on. And then a slaw that I made also has Japanese kenpo mayo in it. It's got lime, salt, pepper, sugar. I think that's all that I have in this one. Can even add a couple more little pieces of short rib on top. And there we have an authentic short rib, beef short rib taco. Let's dig in.